doing stuff too that
I know.
it won't mean anything to you, but I was sitting there going, Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I was like,
Oh
no
yeah.
way. I see what you're doing. I see what you're putting down.
Yes.
I see the foundation you're building.
Okay, because you came in, you're like, we have a ton to talk about.
We
and I
do.
was like, do we?
Yeah. The first thing I'd like to talk about before we get into the intro is I saw you. We're delayed by a few minutes, obviously, but I saw you snapping at the camera down here and got scared for a second.
Come on, I'll get after
on my
it.
computer.
Come on.
No. Do you remember? I guess season 1. I think it's whatever the case may be. When Sawyer and Kate are. When Sawyer and Kate are playing their little drinky game, they're playing Never Have I Ever. And one of Sawyer's, we made fun of it on the podcast in here in this room. Sawyer goes, "Never have I ever worn pink." What color shirt did he put on in this episode after he had sex with Cassidy?
I did not notice that.
It was a dark pink, but pink nonetheless shirt.
Yeah.
Liar.
It was pink adjacent.
I would certainly call it pink.
God,
I would call
okay.
it a warm salmon if I wanted to be like pretentious, but it's a shade of pink, dog.
God, okay. So this is kind of some of the disconnect when we start talking, because the only thing I really remember was I never have killed someone.
Right.
There's only so
And
much.
They did both drink.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Okay.
specifically,
the pink shirt. I missed
Sawyer
that.
wore pink.
I just got done watching his. Oh gosh, what's her name? I already forgot.
Whom?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Yeah, I just saw her in something else
Oh,
where
really?
she plays like a Southern cop.
What?
Rough.
Really?
It was not great.
Oh no. I really liked Walking Dead, like the first 6 seasons, and she is the lead on the spinoff Fear the Walking Dead. That I was like, I'll try to get into this. I couldn't, but she was there.
It had.
And I remember starting the first episode going, where do I know her? Cassidy
There
from
you go.
Sawyer's Flashbacks.
She's got a little mullet haircut too, which is tough. I didn't love.
Okay.
Don't
cool.
make me sound
That's
mean.
really cool.
No,
that's fine.
It doesn't seem.
Mullets suck.
You're beautiful, and I'm sorry I said that. Okay, I take all of it back. Cassidy is
okay.
wonderful,
It'll be
but you're
okay.
better than Cassidy. That's what I was really saying. You didn't let me
I
finish.
was not at all. You can't just be saying, she had a mullet. That's pretty rough.
I don't. That's not my voice, though. Do I say it that way?
Yeah.
I
That
do.
was a perfect recreation.
That's
of your
tough.
voice,
Yeah,
I think.
I am very negative.
That's pretty tough.
I am very negative.
I'm just kidding. Do you want to hit the intro or whatever?
No, you go ahead and hit it. No, that was somebody else.
Well, sure.
So it's everyone.
Yeah, it's more than one person these days. I don't think anyone means it. You're like a sweet little man. I can't imagine that you're very kind and warm-hearted.
I'm mean.
And you're
know?
mean and you're hateful and you're cruel.
That's what
and
people
you're
say.
negative.
That's
right.
what people say, you know?
Oh, I have a bunch of notes that I shouldn't say. I'm trying to comb through them to get the notes that I can say.
Where are we flying to today?
Oh, God, we're flying in a plane. I forgot all about that aspect of it like I do every week. But we're flying in a plane up in the air, through the clouds, through the atmosphere, the one that we are in, the stratosphere. I don't know. We're in there.
Ionosphere. Because Saeed says that in this episode, right?
Oh, that's one of them. In the atmosphere, yeah.
But he says that in this episode.
Yeah.
He's like, the sound waves travel through, they could go for thousands of miles.
We're in the ionosphere. We're gonna go see the Glenn Miller guy play with his orchestra, Moonlight, not Serenade, but the other one, that was in this episode.
Oh.
And it's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful concert, and it's probably gonna be in Europe somewhere. So get ready.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. I'm Anthony.
I'm Shelby, still to this day. And today we're going to be talking about season 2, episode 13, The Long Con, which is a Sawyer episode. In the flashbacks, he is operating a true long con with Cassidy, where it's just a bunch of fucking complicated con man shit of, my briefcase. And then it turns out he's been conning her the whole time after they've been together for a while and he's developed feelings for her. It's all very messy. And then Island Side, we've got kind of a mystery on our hands as Sun is bludgeoned in the jungle at her garden. And then everyone gets all in a tizzy about who needs to have access to the guns and should we get the guns out to get ready to fight whoever hits Sun, or and it's just a whole bunch of shit happening. Yeah.
There is a whole bunch of stuff. And I was going to ask, like, where do you want to go first?
I know. That's difficult with this one.
Because we can do Sawyer first, because it does feel like a Sawyer episode, but like some of the little B plot stuff
I really
was
like
nice.
the little... Do we want to talk about Saeed and Hurley first? If we want to do a B plot first?
I think so my first note was, so Saeed's not doing great.
No,
he immediately is rude to Hurley. Immediately rude.
Oh, he's really going through it. He's punished Saeed right now. He's hurting. My note is Saeed has lost all hope.
Yeah.
Funny face. And who really has? Like, Hurley comes up with the shortwave radio and is like, look what I found. It's so cool. We can probably do something with it. And Saeed it is basically like, go away, bitch. We can't do shit with that. But then he like independently kind of comes around on it and fixes it and brings it to share with Hurley. And they listen to, and this is crazy. They get a little bit of radio signal from somewhere, and Saeed makes it clear that it is probably not nearby, that these radio waves can bounce off the ionosphere and, you know, come from thousands of miles to the radio. And it's a station called WXR, and it is playing Glenn Miller, who is a musician who was last seen right before boarding a plane in the middle of a storm and flying off in the middle of World War II. The plane went missing. Glenn Miller went missing. Never seen again. It's just a cool lost connection. That's a real guy who disappeared on a plane.
See, that's a tight note. That's why we do this. That's a tight note. That's very good. I love to hear that. Because I really thought that was one of my favorite little nuggets in the entire episode was like, you go into all these different things, and Saeed, I don't want to speak for anybody, but there is mourning, and then there is like self-loathing.
Oh, yeah.
And when, you know, Hurley comes up to him, he's like, I just wanted you to I thought you would have fun doing this. I thought this would help you. He's like, no, actually, it's more fun for me right now to self-loathe and be miserable.
To wallow in it.
But then he pulls him out of that. I was like, this is kind of... I love that little interaction, and then how it kind of came all the way full circle at the end. That's
Hurley.
That's the good stuff, man.
That's the thesis of Hurley, is that his people skills are just as valuable as Jack's doctoral skills and Locke's survivalist skills and Kate's tracking skills and all of that in the grand scheme of things, because what are we doing if we can't help each other, if we can't help lift up each other out of things? And that's what Hurley's always ready to do.
He's bringing like a certain level, and they're not. I think my only gripe, which again, very negative guy over here. My only gripe is we're not getting enough of how well he does bringing humanity to the island and to the people. Like, he cares about the person, not the situation.
Yeah.
And I like that. I just want more of it. So I'm just like, hey, give me more. I like that, you know.
More Hurley now.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking.
We want Hurley.
We want Hurley. There you go.
We do.
I mean, I'm there. I think you can talk me into it. I can get there.
We want more Hurley all the time. God, there were some good lines in this episode.
Do you want to know what I think the episode title should be?
Oh, yeah.
It's all in the details.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I didn't go nasty this past week. I hope you noticed.
I would never know. I've given up on even noticing when you do that, because you're not nasty at all.
Well, I gave you, before we recorded last week, I gave you what I thought the title for last week should be, and it was nasty. And you told me it was so nasty. And then when Joe texted me to ask me for the title, I could have sent it anyway. And Joe would have done it. You've met Joe. He would have done it, no problem. But no, I went a little more elegant with it.
I'm proud of you.
A little more modest and demure.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
That's who I know you to be.
That's insane.
I don't want to bring it up.
Oh my goodness.
So right 7, left 33, right 18.
Yeah, that's how you get into those guns.
No,
not anymore.
Significance? Do they add up to anything? Multiply?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I think it's just the combination to the safe, buddy. It could.
Gosh, darn it.
It could. What is it? 7.
Darn it.
Let's do some math. 7, 33 was the last one. Tell me.
Right, 18. I paused, rewind. I was like, these are very specific
They
numbers.
add up to 58. That's nothing.
But I'm saying I always pay
I'm still doing math. They multiply to 4,158.
Oh, 158?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
That's nothing. There's an 8 at the end. 8's one of the numbers.
I don't know what that means. But it was like very specific numbers. And I was like, all right, write this down. Shelby's going to ask you a question about these numbers later. Pay attention, bud.
Not these ones. Not this time. I like that. I like that Sawyer's partner is named Gordy.
I have some thoughts on Gordy.
Tell me your thoughts on
He's
Gordy.
like the least intimidating person in the history of the world.
He's like...
And like one of my like top 5.
He reminded me of young Sheldon's dad. To the point where I looked it up. I was like, is that... I don't watch that show, but is that young Sheldon's
good.
dad? I see young Sheldon's dad on Instagram all the time.
There's a movie
It
called
was not.
Little Big League. Uh-huh. It's like a baseball movie.
You love baseball.
And this is my favorite baseball movie of all time. I was like, so this is the guy who's supposed to be scaring Sawyer.
He's in the baseball movie?
Yeah, and he is like the sweetest man in the history of the world. Like I was like,
I still think I've seen him in something else, but I don't know what it was. Not young Sheldon.
who was the guy who was sitting in the room when Sawyer walked in and he's sitting in that chair?
That was Robert Patrick from Peacemaker
Yes, that guy needs to be
and Terminator.
Gordy.
Yeah.
I was like,
He's the most intimidating man in the world.
but I
So
was
it's like the opposite.
Gordy's like, I'm gonna get this out of you. I was like,
Yeah.
are you though? Sawyer
He kind of looks like he manages an IGA.
Yeah, it seemed very strange to me. I was like, what Froyo shop are you running? Like, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, his name is Gordy. I think that's cool.
Why is that cool?
Well, okay. So my favorite video game series, there's a Loch Ness monster type, like urban legend called Gordy that lives in Lake Gord. And it's a huge in the game. You have to understand the game. You're a defense attorney, and you have to solve whatever the murder. You kind of have to prove like who actually did it in order to defend your guy, because the justice system is whack in this game. It's kind of a really poor amalgamation of Japanese and United States legal systems into one that just doesn't make sense. But you do like prove your best friend's innocence because of Gordy, the monster in Lake Gord.
Okay.
It's not really there. It's like an urban legend.
Okay. That's
Sorry.
a great answer. No, that's a great answer. It's well thought out. There's a reason
Yeah.
behind it. I just did not know that. When you say Gordy's a great name,
It is.
I think it's super fair for me
noble,
to ask why.
noble name.
That's a great answer. All right, so Gordy Rock. I got to hear this game though. That sounds
It's Ace
very.
Attorney. I'm specifically talking about the first Ace Attorney game, but Gordy appears in later titles as well.
It was like a PC game, or
No, originally like Game Boy and then Nintendo DS, and now you can get it on anything.
really?
I have it now on Switch and Xbox, and I did have it on my PlayStation before my PlayStation killed itself.
Okay. Well, tough. Just having a hard week, or
No,
just
I wanted to replay
overfried?
Fallout 4, which was an old game. It had been out for almost 10 years when I downloaded it to my PlayStation to play it, and it corrupted my entire PlayStation. I like to think that Todd Howard sent out a command to murder my PlayStation himself.
he sent a command console code, and well, this show is actually.
Shelby's trying to explore the wasteland? I don't think so.
This show does a very I don't know if it's the same sound design person, but like there's a lot of Fallout songs in this show.
Get ready for the next episode of Lost.
More Fallout, dude. The music,
Kind of.
the music, and I'm not a big video game person, but like Fallout is very special to me, and the music is just. And there's so many songs throughout. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
right, Fallout songs.
Did you watch the TV show?
Yeah, I did. I told you I watched the TV
Good.
show before I ever played the game.
Yeah.
actually, which wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Well, I didn't. I
like
can't say anything
I
else.
liked the TV show because I didn't play the game. And then the more I started playing the game, once I
Yeah.
got through like New Vegas, once I got through
Wow.
4, once
That's
I
the
got through
best one.
3, I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I don't like the show. You know,
Yeah.
right?
I
Yeah, does
love
that make
Ella
sense?
Purnell. I've only seen the first episode of the show.
Walter
because
Goggins is the man too.
He is Walton, but yes.
What did I
he
say,
is.
Walter?
Walter.
Sorry, Walton. Sorry, big Walt.
I love Ella Purnell. I like Walton Goggins pretty well. I watched the first episode because of a specific actor that was going to be in Fallout.
You've told me this.
And then I quit.
You've told me this.
Because of what happened with that character. And I was like, oh, well, it's not worth it now. But
You've told me this.
it's crazy what the next episode is. That's very exciting.
You've told me this. And that person's going to come into my purview very soon.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think
All right.
probably. If we keep watching this show. His stupid fucking suitcase trick. I'm so sick of it.
It's not good.
It's tired. And he does a specific, I don't know if it's Josh Holloway doing it on purpose or if he always does this and I just notice it when he's lying, but he does this very specific like cadence to his voice when he's telling a stupid lie that is, he'll be like, I don't know, sweetheart. Maybe it is. And it's all just a little bit more drawn out and you're like, oh, he's trying to be sexy. He's lying.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good on you for picking that.
I think so.
Yeah. His whole briefcase, I honestly thought we were like Groundhog Day. I was literally thinking like, we've done
Mystery
this.
spot.
We've done this once.
Yeah.
And it was
his go-to.
it was somebody else. I was like, because you know, it's hard because that was probably 20 episodes ago. And I was like, wait, is this the same woman? Are we doing this all?
Cassidy clocks his shit immediately.
I literally wrote down she had Sawyer to a T.
Yeah.
She like called it immediately.
But she didn't call what really mattered, did she?
She was great. Like I thought I liked her calling him on his stuff early. And like, she was great. Like
I love Cassidy,
Yeah.
honestly. I think she's very cool. I think she's a good like match against for Sawyer. Like the way that they play off of each other, the way that they care for each other and betray each other and lie to each other. It's all very, very good TV.
And
she's cool. She showed up for the necklace thing and was like, yeah, I want the $13 one and the $1,400 one.
Yeah.
Eat up, boys, and then left. And I really liked that.
And she won him over, which is a nice. I think that like at some point we should sit down and go through. We're not going to call them side characters because everybody's important. We should go through like one-offs or like maybe all right. If you have less than a 5-episode arc, let's go through our favorites.
Yeah,
she might be up there.
She's up there for me.
Julie Bowen was up there for me.
Julie Bowen's up there.
Cassidy really moved her way into the mix.
Cassidy does more than Sarah. I like Sarah because she's played by Julie Bowen, not really for the sake of anything that Sarah does, just because I think Julie Bowen's a beautiful, incredible actress.
And that scene in the
Cassidy
kitchen
is a really like interesting character in a new and exciting way. I really like her. I really like Johnny, DJ Qualls. Hurley's buddy.
Yeah.
I like him.
See, he's on. I'm saying we should go through at the end of this season and just figure out like if you have less than a 3-episode arc, let's figure out who's our favorite because they're up there.
Well, that's good. We should hold on to that. We'll need a special episode between 2 and 3, like we did 1 and 2, and we can add that to our games that we play.
Because she was fantastic, and I was like,
she's so cool.
Give me more of that. Like she was really, really, really good, and because I didn't love the flashbacks.
Aw.
I didn't feel like we learned anything new. I guess we learned that he can fall in love, but I felt like we've already kind of been doing that on the island. I know that we have like established that Sawyer has a heart and he's still capable of affection for people and life. And he just has this default mode where he wants to be hated. I didn't feel like I learned anything new except maybe the pain of betraying someone that you really, really love, See,
that's what I think exactly it is.
Okay.
I think that the flashbacks and the real-time island stuff on the episode are juxtaposed the way that they are because we need to learn that Sawyer can love people and Sawyer can care about people and he will still fuck them over.
Yeah.
And he did that with Cassidy and he did that with Kate and Jack and John. And really, the shit he did on the island was straight up just because Jack offended him by taking his pills and pissed him off. And he said, well, all right, I'm about to ruin everything. And I know, here, I'll say this once and I'll say it here and then we won't talk about it again. I know that what he was doing was evil and bad and greedy and selfish. I'm kind of into that black hat cowboy shit he was doing, though. When he shot that gun at the fire and then strolled up and he said, oh, there's a new sheriff in town, boys. I was like, yeah, okay, I get it.
I felt like I was more about that, like, Jack sucks life. Enough. I'm not like, why? No, enough. You can't just come through my camp. What are we doing? No, at some point you got to stand for something.
Y'all took all my stuff.
Yep.
And now I'm mad.
Yep.
And now I've got the guns. And I really like that now the only thing that matters, not the pills, not the, nudie mags and beer and whatever he had in his stash.
Too much.
None of that matters. The only thing that matters is the guns. And I've got all of them.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, right, badass.
It was kind of devastating. I was like, why?
You called it last week. I was hilarious sitting with you last week while you were like, my predictions for next episode, since it's a Sawyer episode, are that Sawyer's going to backslide and ruin his relationship with Kate. That's what happened, baby.
but he doubled down. He ruined his relationship with everyone.
Oh, yeah. He saw Charlie being the most hated. He said, that's my job.
That was a little disappointing because he's like, he's my guy. And he can't get out of his own way. And that was like, I wrote down like 3 times, like, why is he doing this? Is it just to prove a point? Mm-hmm. And literally that's all I landed on. Yeah. He's just proving a point.
He's proving a point. He's waving his dick around a little bit.
Yeah,
he's mad at Jack over the medication. He is getting, I think Kate nails it on the head. And I know I've harped on it when she comes to confront him. He's like, you want everybody to hate you, and that's the only explanation for why you behave this way. And he was getting too comfortable. He was hanging out with everybody. People were thinking of him more as a hero than a villain because he had gone on the raft and come back injured and all this, and he's uncomfortable with that. Being a hero means a bunch of responsibility. It means people expect high and good things of you, and being the villain means do what you want. and people are going to expect the worst from you, and if you can do better than that, great.
Yeah, but I feel like it's emblematic of like everybody on the island will not allow themselves to be happy.
Wow.
And he's like kind of doing the same thing that everybody else does, right? Like, Kate does it. She can't get close to anybody. Jack wants to save everybody almost to his like own detriment. Like he is going to be miserable. Everybody has something, and it was hard. I'm Sawyer's number 1. What do you call it?
Dick Rider.
Number 1. So it was tough. It was a tough episode for me.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about Kate's mama.
Oh no!
Sawyer loves to meet everybody's parents.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did I miss?
He meets Gordy in the diner, and his waitress is Diane Jansen.
What in the
Kate's mama.
world? I missed that.
You just see her for a second. You see, like,
she's like, that's how we make it. She's talking about the chicken salad. She's like, that's how we make it.
Yeah, she's pissed off at Gordy. She says something like that, and then she walks off, and that's all we see of her. But it's funny that Sawyer has met both Jack's dad and Kate's mom.
Dang it.
I know.
Can't believe I missed that. And I'm like over here trying to do the math on right 7, left 33.
You've only seen her in her waitress get up once when Kate was like, hey, I killed your husband.
Tough scene. When you go home after you clock out, it's going to be weird.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. The house is exploded. So watch out.
There'll be some police coming by soon.
Don't worry about it. Don't sell me out, please.
Which she does.
She... over and over, frankly.
Okay. I mean, all right. So I keep that in mind.
No, I mean, already, like, she sold her out initially, and then she sold her out, started screaming when she came in when she was sick.
Oh, yeah.
At the hospital.
That's right.
And got her boy toy killed.
The staff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just a narc.
Just a narc.
Just a known narc, Diane Jansen. Locke was alphabetizing the library in the hatch.
I was pumped.
That was cute.
I was pumped Sawyer knew what the Dewey Decimal was.
He's a smart boy.
He's a big reader.
Yeah, he loves to read.
He's a big reader.
He loves Watership Down.
Okay, so what is, like, why
He was reading that one at one point.
why is Locke doing that? There's a reason. He's not doing that for nothing.
He's an organized guy. I don't know.
Okay.
He my note's a crazy person's note.
You are a crazy person. We're both crazy people.
Okay. My note is Locke alphabetizing the Hatch library. He should have been attic wifed by someone. He would love yellow wallpaper.
Shelby.
He would be a good little housewife. Under the right circumstances.
He would be good, except he would go to the front porch and just stare out for a while.
Maybe holding a weapon. Yeah.
I wrote down at the very end when he's sitting on, I don't even know what he's sitting on. He's just staring at the water. I was like, it's kind of one of my favorite scenes. My favorite shots is when Locke is just sitting there and he's like,
when he's aura farming.
Yeah.
I'm young, I'm hip.
Yeah, you taught me what that meant. I didn't know what that meant. He's just staring on the distance,
Yeah.
So He would have been. That's pretty good.
I also have a critique, and this is completely unrelated.
Are you being negative?
I'm going to be a little negative. Sorry.
Oh, don't you dare.
We're doing too much. When Sawyer and Cassidy are running the jewelry scam, Sawyer goes, the only thing they're going to remember is a guy that looks like he's been in a bar fight. And then all he does is put a Band-Aid on his nose. What do you mean, dog? You don't look like you've been in a bar fight. You look like you hit your nose on the cabinet at home.
Yeah, or he's like trying to free up some space in his nasal cavity.
It's not distracting.
Yeah.
This is a perfect opportunity to have Cassidy punch you, and then there'd be like some sexual tension or something like that, and you'd bruise up. Or
That
get
would have been
a
so much
and
better.
Is it an overdone trope? Sure. But it would have been cute. I would have loved it.
Would have made sense.
It would have made sense. I think
just-
Cassidy could throw a punch.
Yeah, she definitely seems like she can. But he just put a little Band-Aid over his nose.
A Band-Aid on his nose, and that was it. And the guy who looks like he's been in a bar fight, you don't at all. No, you look like you have a Band-Aid on your nose, and that's it, dog.
No, it looks like allergy season. You're just trying to free up some space.
It's not even a Band-Aid. It's one of those things that just like opens your sinal cavity so you don't snore.
That's what I was thinking it was. Let's just put some tape over your mouth or whatever the new thing is on TikTok. Yeah. That's basically what you're doing. I agree. That would have been so much better if she would have been able to clock him. And it feels like, even in a weird way, just to like say that's a great idea, there would have been some sort of connection. Like they could have connected. That seems like something weird.
Right.
In that moment, like she hits him real hard and Sawyer's like, I love you.
Right.
You know, just
and it would have been really,
because he's so
he
toxic.
would have turned him on a little bit because she's like a girl who can hit. Right. Exactly. Alex says, longtime listener Alex says, a little dark eyeshadow would have gone a long way. That's true too.
Yeah.
Half of your palettes have a good matte purple in there. No problem, dog.
To Alex's point, the budget for wigs is so big that we can't get a little dark eyeshadow.
I don't think the budget for wigs is big at all.
But there's a budget. We can't get any dark eyeshadow.
I think the budget for wigs might be Party City, kid.
Yeah. But we can't get any dark eyeshadow. You're spending money on the wrong stuff is what I'm saying.
No, I know. Absolutely ridiculous. Here's another thing. Here's another negative thing. You know Ana Lucia, you know her?
Oh, I've heard of her. Your favorite character?
When she's talking to Jack about who she's recruited for the army or whatever, and she goes, and we got Scott. And they do the little joke that we've done 100 times now where Jack's like, Scott's dead. That's Steve. Ana Lucia never fucking knew Scott. Why would she call him Scott?
Oh.
He died before she got there. It's a fun joke to mix up Steve and Scott, but Scott died before the Tailies arrived.
Damn it, man. I just wrote down the Scott Steve bit is back, and I was excited about that.
It is a fun little bit for anybody but Ana Lucia, who has only met Steve.
She's up to something.
Maybe Steve talks about Scott a lot. Maybe they were really close, and maybe that's why she gets him mixed up. But she never knew him.
I didn't even realize any of that.
She doesn't even go here.
She doesn't. Oh man, I just wrote down. I was glad to see the Steve Scott bit back.
Yeah,
I really like that bit. But
I liked when Jen showed up and went gun. I know that word.
And we're not going to talk about like continuity because I don't know everything, and I'm just trying to figure. But like he was talking to when they were in the Swan, which is 4 animals. They were in there, and Jack was freaking out about the guns. He speaks to Jack in Korean, and Jack goes, and they just leave. And then he just nods, and I was like, so wait, so he has to do that whole gun, and they make him sound like he's never spoken English before, which we know he has learned quite a bit.
He's learned a little bit, but I think maybe other people might have picked up a little bit of Korean. I also think that some of it might just be like placating.
Okay, that's
like sure thing, Jen.
That's all I'm saying. I was just like, come on, he does a whole.
Right, I mean, like basic stuff. Annyeong. Annyeong.
How are you? Goodbye.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Annyeong.
Okay, you waved.
That's all I know, and I know it because of Arrested Development.
Okay. Arrested Development is pretty good.
It's good. It's the kid that Lucille adopts from Korea, and they call him Annyeong because he's always saying Annyeong, but he's just saying hello.
Well, Will Arnett is like the best, and he's not great in a ton.
I think he's so funny. I do think that if we're doing this, and I know we often do this when we bring up a sitcom, I do think I'm a Job. I do
You
think
do-
there's
yeah.
no way that I'm anyone other than Job.
I think we've done this before, and you said Job the first time, and I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the Blue Man Group, which
No,
is
that's Tobias.
Tobias, yeah, but you're definitely Job.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm Job. I would get into magic. I haven't yet, but
I was thinking, how expensive are bananas? Or what are they? Were they $5 or whatever she says?
it's a banana, Michael. How much could it be? $10.
I always think about that one.
I love her.
Yeah, I did have one thing though when they were going down in the hatch.
Yeah.
Jack is like so presumptuous. He feels entitled to every decision. It's like he can't stay in his own lane. It's like this. And I know that you've told me over and over, like, we have to get to good Jack. Good Jack. Like, you're going to like him at some point. But I'm like, this guy will not.
We're not there yet.
He will not rest unless he's domineering every single situation. It's just, it's hard.
He likes to be in charge, and I think he likes to be in charge partially like for the sake of being in charge, for like people listening to him and obeying him. I think that gets him going a little bit. But I will say, every time I've said that we have to get to good Jack, I have said that I start liking Jack round about season 4. We've still got plenty of time to go.
Okay.
Like season 3 finale, season 4 Jack is when I start. Well, not season 3 finale. Season 4 Jack is when I'm remembering things he did in the finale now, and I'm like, well, season 4 Jack.
Okay. All right.
Well, maybe in the finale a little bit.
Okay. He starts to turn a corner. You can see the light.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a hint of it in the finale, and
All right.
season 4 really gets going as Jack is the hero, in my opinion.
I need something. It's just, and I don't dislike what he does, but it's more so the fact that he's such a bad listener. He won't. He refuses to listen or be collaborative with anybody else, and that's like it's getting exhausting to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yo, maybe Locke knows more about this than you.
And the person he's collaborating with right now is fucking Ana Lucia.
he loves a vulnerable woman. He might be more of a womanizer than Sawyer.
He just does it like in a more
Devious way.
devious way.
A more evil way,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
He puts the claws in.
I was gonna say, but it's more dressed up though. Like it
is.
looks really innocent until you are watching the show and talking about it for an hour every week, and then you're like, actually, he's a male manipulator, and he is.
Those are the ones you need to worry about. He's doing way more manipulating. That's a good point,
He is.
actually.
Yeah. But I mean, it's devious. It's under there.
And then now I feel like
And I feel like he is less interested in Kate now because she's like doing better. You know what I mean?
because she's doing better, and he's gonna ruin that. Because I also wrote down, I'm kind of here for the Kate Ana Lucia beef. They had like a weird look where they panned cameras and they
It
were
was
like,
really good. I
into
loved
that.
it because this was me watching the episode, and of course I have before, but like with the knowledge that this is all Sawyer's plan the whole time. And so watching him manipulate Kate in real time
sick.
and manipulate her into thinking that Ana Lucia is who is hurting Son and trying to take the guns and all of that. And then that shot that is just dead on of Kate staring at Ana Lucia.
Yeah.
8, so good.
It's
Kate was
good.
also extraordinarily pretty this episode.
Yeah.
Not that she isn't always, but there were certain lighting moments where I was like, dang.
Again, this could be just me making it up. Her body language when she is on set with Sawyer feels Josh Holloway
Yeah.
feels different. She
Yeah.
feels
I
more
think they do
relaxed.
have
The
more
cadence
chemistry.
in her voice, like she feels like she's not necessarily saying lines.
Mm-hmm.
She's living the lines a little bit better. Even when she walks into his tent in the very beginning, she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you know," she just seems relaxed.
Yeah.
That feels like their chemistry works a lot better. I love seeing her do that because I'm like, man, you're popping right now. You're popping on camera. She's just great when
She's
she's around
fantastic.
Josh Holloway a little bit.
She's fantastic. And I know that I often sit here and gas up Jate and defend Jate. It's not the time for that yet. Right now,
No,
it's skate season. I cannot deny that.
I'm still team Kate and Claire. You really got me.
That's true.
You really, yeah. So I'm team Kate and no one unless
Fuck
it's
Bella.
Claire. Yeah,
Literally. Wow.
that's what I'm saying. You convinced me, especially after this episode. It's like I don't
Get
think,
away from these men.
I don't think Kate's great either, but yeah, everybody needs to just separate. Find somebody else on the island.
Yeah.
Maybe the others might be better for you than these two.
Wow.
You're good.
You said it. That's crazy.
That's a thing.
What could you possibly
That's
mean?
a thing.
What could you possibly mean?
Here we go. What time is it? Kate falls in love with another.
No.
With one of the. Oh.
No.
Dang it. I thought you were setting me up there. No.
I was. You just took it the wrong direction.
Oh.
That's okay.
Someone we don't know. Who could say?
Who could never be sure?
I have this
The Bad Twin manuscript. We haven't talked about that yet.
bad twin manuscript.
Hurley is reading, it is when Saeed comes back with the shortwave radio that he's fixed. And Hurley is reading this manuscript. He's like, oh, hey, I found this manuscript, like that somebody, I guess, was trying to sell as a book with the stuff. It's like a mystery book. It's really cool. And he's talking about it. That book actually got published. It's called The Bad Twin. The guy who wrote it in Lost Canon is the first to die on the island. The guy who gets sucked into the turbine.
Which was like my favorite part of the
Yeah, he
pilot.
wrote a book that's Gary Troop, I think is his name, is the character's name. And he wrote a book called The Bad Twin. And somebody really ghost wrote it and published it like as Lost marketing. I've heard it's bad. I've not read it, but
And they put it on the show.
they put it on the show. Well, it was on the show and then they put it out. And like the idea was there's some secrets in here. And I've looked up what was in there and it's like little clues about the Hanso Federation and about the Dharma Initiative and stuff like that, which is cool. But I've heard that the actual narrative of the book is pretty lame.
Oh.
Carlton Hughes and Damon Lindelof even, they like had a panel one time where somebody asked them about The Bad Twin and they were like, well, we didn't know it would be that bad when we hired someone to write it.
No,
that wasn't exactly what they said, but it was something they were very open about the fact that they did not like it.
That's tough. They just like threw the day player under the bus.
Yeah, when it came out, I was thinking about reading it and then I saw like Reddit reviews and I was like, maybe I'll wait. And then I never did.
Well, he was talking about that book and I was like, I should pay attention. I was like, nah, maybe not. And of course you asked me. Yeah.
No worries. You don't have to pay attention because you'll get to talk to me.
Yeah. Exactly. That's a really good point.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm going to stick with that.
Dun, dun, dun. I can't talk about that.
What else you got?
Charlie. Right.
So I actually wrote down, I was not buying that Sawyer or Ana Lucia did it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What was your thought process on it throughout the episode? Did you think it was the others or?
No, I wanted to think it was Ana Lucia. I
Yeah.
mean, truly, because I was like, I can't really figure out anything.
Especially Son, who is pretty beloved. Like nobody has beef with her.
Why would you go for her?
Right.
I was very confused. But the way that they framed it with her, with Ana Lucia trying to get people into their army or whatever, I was like, okay, maybe. And if there's anyone who is going to go after Sun, it's someone who doesn't know who Sun is.
Real.
She doesn't understand, like, this, come on, this is second perfect, precious angel. So
True.
And then everything just kept spiraling. And then I just got more and more confused. And then when Charlie came out, it was fine.
Yeah. He followed Locke and then he said, hang on, I don't have a hood. I had a hood earlier.
I think I have a hood.
Yeah, put your hood up. Throw your hood up Charlie style. And then go. Son can never know what I did to her. Never.
Have you heard of my band?
Drive shaft.
I felt like when it happened, I was not shocked, but I didn't like gasp. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, what a crazy moment in Lost.
Yeah.
It was
Charlie sucks.
fine. It felt like more of like Sawyer's thing.
Yeah.
And he was like maybe a little bit of a pawn in what Sawyer
He
was
was
doing.
for sure a little bit of a pawn in what Sawyer was doing, and Sawyer probably recognized that he was an easy target to make a pawn because of how the last episode went. But he did say that the reason he did it was to humiliate Locke, which
Nailed it.
all right, dude.
Just
Good luck.
freaking people on the island are driving me crazy. Like this infighting.
No.
Enough. There's like people on the island snatching people. Michael's been gone for 3 days. And like, you know what? Let's go through elaborate schemes to hurt each other.
Yes.
That makes sense. Let's do that. That seems like a good use of our time. Like, why can they just
They love
refuse?
that shit. They've loved that shit from the beginning.
They love that shit. I never curse on the show. They
you
love
say that, but you do more and more.
They love that shit. It's starting to really piss me off. It's come on, let's be a team. What are we doing?
Yeah, live together, die alone, guys.
Oh.
Just like Jack said.
Oh. Well, we
have to live together.
Oh,
or we're going to die alone.
Oh, his big, Hoosiers coach moment. His big halftime his big halftime speech.
It was not as good as
Go Jack Go.
Sawyer's. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Oh, hell yeah. He says, "That's right, Jack. He's as stupid as you are. You were too busy worrying about each other and never saw me coming, did you?"
Yeah.
Okay, supervillain.
Yeah.
All right.
Which, awesome scene, awesome line, awesome delivery. Super sad for Anthony as the number one dick rider.
Yeah.
Really tough.
Womp womp.
Yeah, really tough. I was like, don't do this, man. Everybody else is already villainizing themselves enough. You don't get involved.
It's Sawyer's turn to villainize. I did like when he was talking to Kate and she's like, why did you do this to me? And he goes, "You run, I con." Wow.
Yeah.
Got her.
And I liked the last thing he said to Charlie. He's like, "I've never done anything good in my life."
Right. He's like, "I'm not a good person, Charlie.
Yeah.
I've never done anything good."
Never done anything good.
Which is a lie. We've seen him do good stuff. But
I know.
he needs everyone to hate him.
And I feel like maybe that's where, like, this was this was an awesome episode for all of that development and all of these little one-lines and all of this little personal intricacies. We didn't move anywhere. And I feel like maybe when we came in, that's what I was, like, there's a lot going on the island still.
Yeah.
And
You want us to drive the plot forward?
are you going to say something sarcastic?
Do you want us to drive the plot forward?
Yes.
Get ready for next episode, baby.
We are
no
okay.
Worries. Yeah.
That was a weird setup.
It wasn't.
Made me real nervous.
It was totally normal.
Well, I thought if I said something wrong, you were going to come at me real hard.
No, next episode is going to be fantastic. It's going to drive some bigger plot stuff into the forefront. My little son's going to show up. It's going to be great.
Wait, son?
No, my son, S-O-N, is going to show up.
New character alert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
baby.
right.
I told you last week, Henry's on his way. He's showing
Henry.
up next week.
Okay.
Next week.
Okay. And they did a good job. These episodes were not necessarily like super island driven, which I'm just going to be biased, right? I'm watching the show for the first time. I'm allowed to have a preference on what,
sure.
I want to watch. They were not bad episodes at all. I still enjoyed the crap out of both episodes, but I'm like, all right, let's get back to these others. When, let's get back to some of this like diabolical shit that's happening on the island. And it sounds like I'm going to get rewarded.
Wow. Crazy. I hope so. Who could say? Who can never be sure what'll happen next week on Lost?
Is Desmond back?
No, not until the finale. I've told you this.
Gosh.
We've got weeks and weeks until Desmond returns. Let me see how many episodes we're about halfway, aren't we? Yeah, we're about halfway. Pretty close. Next one is one of them, Saeed. Then maternity leave, Claire.
Yeah.
And then the whole truth, Son.
Really?
Yeah. And then lockdown. Lock.
Really?
I love that episode. After we get through one of them, that's the next one I'm going to be really pumped for. But maternity leave does also slay.
Okay.
Then Dave, which is a good Hurley episode. And then you'll love this. You'll love this, SOS, which is a Rose and Bernard episode.
Okay.
Our first one for them. And then 2 for the road, Ana Lucia. And then, which is an Echo episode. And then 3 Minutes, which is a Michael episode. And then the finale.
Okay.
Live Together, Die Alone.
Okay, so Michael's still around. That's good.
Yeah, Michael will be the focus of the penultimate episode of the season, in fact. So
Okay.
Pretty exciting shit there.
Well, I know you're happy about Harold Perrineau getting
him.
his due. His due.
I could watch him act anything. I want him to play all the roles in Arsenic and Old Lace, and I'll sit there.
Just watch. It's just a one-person show.
Yeah.
But he does everyone.
But he does like all the old ladies and the guy they kill and all that, and I just sit there and watch.
It'd be great on film. Like you film it and you just like do a bunch of cuts right back.
Harold, if you're listening, we need one-man shows. We can film them. Any play, your favorite play, bring it in. We'll do it. You can play everybody. I said Arsenic and Old Lace because I was on the clock, but anything.
Give her a week. She'll
it can
have
be
a
the phone
list.
book. I don't care. Let's do Death of a Salesman.
The phone book. Just read the phone book and we will film it. It'll be awesome.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay, I'm excited to get to some Claire stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
Next week is Saeed, and then we'll get into some Claire.
I'm excited to see Saeed
Me
too.
too.
Yeah,
and it's a good flashback episode, and I think there's an exciting guest star.
Okay.
Are you a are you a SpongeBob guy?
Yeah.
That's great. Are you familiar with who voices your favorite friends in Bikini Bottom? Perhaps the biggest name to voice anyone in Bikini Bottom.
No.
Well, I guess no, because I can't remember his name. SpongeBob's name. What's his name? And he's
SpongeBob.
And he's the Ice King from Adventure Time. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh, you talking about the voice actor?
Yeah, I
no,
can't remember.
SpongeBob.
That's not who I'm thinking of. That's not who's going to be in the next episode.
Okay.
But Mr. Krabs is.
What?
Clancy Brown, you know, Mr. Krabs.
No, I did not.
He owns
No.
the Krusty Krab.
No. Oh yeah,
He was in Detroit Become Human. He's in everything.
He opened a second store.
He was in one of the Alien movies.
in the movie.
No, he wasn't.
Well, they opened a second Krusty Krab in the movie.
Right
so.
next to it too.
Yeah.
What the fuck were they thinking?
Well, it's hard to be an entrepreneur.
I don't like Mr. Krabs. I like Clancy Brown. Mr.
Okay.
Krabs is a dirty capitalist pig.
Yeah.
Crab.
There you go.
Okay, sorry. I keep veering us off topic, but I've got good shit to say.
No, I'm excited to hear some. I'm excited for new people, I think, in general. Even though Ana Lucia has been a little bit the bane of my existence, and I'm not going to say that you didn't influence me in that way, but it's nice to have somebody new throwing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wrote down Kate and Ana Lucia beefing. Sign me up. That's fun. Like just new people in general. I'm here. Let's do this. New people is awesome.
I like that. I love new people. I'm really excited for the new people we're getting next. That's very, very exciting shit. I don't have a lot more notes that I can say out loud.
Oh, that's on the subscriber plus.
Well, some of it's
Podcast.
spoilers and some of it's just probably shouldn't put it on the podcast. I did say John Locke is the most well-written character ever to put to television. What happened that I wrote that note? It was when he's talking to Jack and he's like, Michael's run off. We don't know if he's alive or dead, and that's my fault. And I was like, wow, he would blame himself for that. Love you, John Locke. Love you, Terry O'Quinn.
Little accountability is good. Can I do one thing before we, get to wherever we're going to land?
Sure.
Are we time jumping? We're doing...
Why do you ask?
Because Hurley goes, anytime.
Just kidding. Then he goes, just kidding. It would be weird. It would...
Would it be weird? The whole island's weird.
Well, hang on. You're not letting me finish my sentence. It would be weird. Listen. Henry Gale! Sorry, Alex. Distracted me. Literally, yes. Would it be weird for a radio station...
So I'm on to something.
Would it be weird for a radio station to be playing music from a man who has been missing for 60 years as if it has just come out?
How do we know that they're playing it as he just came out? Because it's not
just
weird.
the way that it's presented in the... I'm not saying anything either way, but like... They're like, next up, we've got Glenn Miller and the Diamond City. I don't remember what the orchestra is. Not Diamond City. That's Fallout again.
Come on, we're stuck there. So you're saying they would have said something like the late...
Maybe. They didn't. And then they started... I don't know what kind of radio station it was or what's going on. But
So that's why you're saying they read as though he is not deceased?
it seemed that way. It was
Okay.
a weird broadcast for that type of music. It was not like... It didn't sound like it... I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm doing too much.
No, it's okay. But when he said that, I was like, is this broadcast playing at a different point in time? Are we doing time jumps? Or like, are we in the multiverse? Or what's happening
Long time before we need to worry about any of that.
But, yeah.
But yeah,
But
maybe.
like,
Who could say?
All of the things that are going on this island with the magnetism with the animals, okay, with everything going on,
The animals.
time dilation is not the weirdest thing I've ever heard. It really, it made sense. Like, I was like, all right, that would make sense if they are somehow listening to something that happens 30 years in the past. That makes sense if they're listening to something that happens 30 years in the future. of course, we have no clue what's coming through these
Right.
radio broadcasts.
Right. And the ionosphere and all that.
Yeah. Well, we know.
We know all
We know
that stuff.
spheres still. We know spheres.
I know spheres.
Come on.
I don't know. This is one of those questions that I was very excited to hear you ask. Are we time jumping? But I can't really.
Okay.
What the fuck do I say?
And they framed it with the way that Hurley said it, where they gave it enough pause. where he
Yeah.
goes, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely supposed to make you wonder, like, oh, well, what's going on?
It did. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So now we're doing time travel. That's fun.
Who could say?
I can barely keep up with everything.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe later. Who could say?
And Sawyer is 100% going to tell on Charlie at some point.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, there's going to be a tension because he's like, no one can ever know. He's like, I got you, or whatever he
Does
says.
Sawyer come across as a narc?
No, I just think he's going to be in a situation in like a public setting where he's being challenged and he's going to throw Charlie under the bus immediately.
I want you to look for that because I like what you're saying and I understand completely what you're saying, but I want you to look for that because I feel like we get proven over and over again that when everyone's watching, Sawyer does these big, ridiculous, poor behavior acts of cruelty and of selfishness. But when people aren't watching and when it doesn't matter, no one saw him tell Charlie that he's got him, that he's not going to say anything. Maybe that's,
like he's going to be
not
loyal.
making any sense.
No, yeah. He's going to be loyal to him.
Maybe.
Because he gave his word.
I'll be upfront with you. I do not remember if that ever comes out. That's not something that I have any recollection of. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not. It's been probably 5 years since I've watched the show back to front, other than like going, oh, you know what episode would be cool to watch before I go to bed, which I do sometimes. Not now because we're watching it continuously. But, when I'm not in a rewatch, I might be like, oh, I'm going to watch the incident. But, so I don't remember. But maybe pay attention because that seems like one of those things where Sawyer would do the thing that's good for other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was only saying that because like he is very capable of like, all right, he's going to show a weird amount of loyalty. He gave his word. He's not going to rat Charlie out. But also he could be backed into a corner and then do the sleazy thing where he can take attention off of himself by saying like, oh, Charlie's the one who,
Yeah, and there's always
took Son.
Yeah, and there's always this air of toxic transactionalism with Sawyer where like if someone has something he wants, he might have the upper hand by being like, well, I know who attacked Son that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a really good phrase. I've never heard that before.
That was actually the title of one of the episodes of Roll the Bones.
Huh.
Because I said it during play. And I was really proud.
You
it
should
made
be.
it as the title.
This is the
because I'm not in charge of that podcast. That's a podcast I'm on, but I have no control over. So when I do something that makes it into the title, I'm like,
that's twice now you've been rewarded. That's a great phrase. I mean,
Yeah.
I will probably remember that. Toxic transition. Yeah.
toxic transactionalism. I was
Yep.
talking about like
Just everything
gift
is
politics.
Yeah. That's really good. I'm going to keep that in mind actually.
Yeah.
I think it applies to a lot of stuff. And I think it applies to a lot of people on the island.
Yeah.
Like everything seems to be so transactional. You do this for me, I do this for you.
And sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's good to barter your skills with the community around you to, make the community better. But also sometimes it's toxic, like how Sawyer does it.
And I think this specific group of people.
I'll give you the inhaler that'll save Shannon if you kiss me. Just kidding. I never had it.
Thanks for the kiss. Bye,
Thanks
babe.
for the kiss. See you later.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So especially with this group of people, I feel like there should be more open communication lines.
Yeah.
The transactional stuff, I
Yeah.
feel like it's hurting. But
Oh yeah. I mean, for sure. I'm always gonna be a
hey, it makes for good TV.
divide the resources evenly and make sure everyone is cared for type of person. But that's why I argue with my dad at Thanksgiving. So
You and I would be great on the side of the island, but what are these idiots doing?
yeah, we need to go commune over here or something because this is not working.
No, we're good. Actually, we're fed. We're sharing our food.
Yeah.
She goes out in the mornings. I take the day shift.
Yeah,
We kind of
it's
swap out.
It really works out. We take shifts for keeping watch at night, so we don't get othered or whatever. But
I'd be about the gossip life though. Like,
oh yeah, no, I would be
what's the deal
going to Hurley once a day. Like, what are Jack and all of them fighting about this week?
this Ethan guy, what'd you hear? What's the deal with this guy?
I love that. It makes me. I'm going to spoil a little bit of nothing for you just really quickly because and this is also for the listeners because I can't work this out personally. One of my favorite filler episodes of Lost is, I think, in season 3. It's called Expose, and it is about 2 characters who previously have not been featured at all, who are survivors on the island. And they're just like supernumeraries that get pulled forward, kind of like Ethan or like whoever. And it just focuses on them, these nothing characters who have like not been contributing anything to the real plot and what they've been doing since they crashed. And it is people hate it. People do not. I love that episode. It is a filler episode, but it is so good. It is so well written. It's so fun. Billy D. Williams is there.
See, that's the good stuff
It's
right
great.
there.
It's great. And Rodrigo Santoro plays one of them, who I love. Did you watch Westworld?
I did.
You know the cowboy who kind of has a thing with Maeve Millay with
Yes, he was in the jury duty guy? Yeah, jury duty.
No, he wasn't in Jury Duty. Unless he was in like a season I haven't seen, if there's a new season.
Okay, is he the older gentleman or the younger gentleman?
No, he's like no, not Ed Harris. He's like
Ed Harris, that's who I was thinking of.
You're thinking of James Marsden.
I'm thinking of James Marsden, and then I also know who I know who you're talking about.
I'm talking about Rodrigo Santoro. He's like the Latino cowboy who rides into House of the Rising Sun at the player piano. He is one of the 2 expose characters. Paulo.
And they just do like a side plot.
It's literally just a side quest episode. It's so fun. It is so good. It has a great and I think satisfying resolution. Billy D. Williams guest stars. Lando Calrissian shows up. What more could you want?
Yeah. Why? So why do people not like that? That sounds awesome.
It's filler. Probably because it's filler. It's one of my 2 favorite filler episodes. The other is Trisha Tanaka is Dead. And that is my favorite filler episode of any television show of all time ever. I think that's also season 3.
Do you feel like when people because if you had not told me about that, I probably would have gotten to that episode and maybe had some of the same.
Maybe. And I get part of it because it is filler. You don't get anything from all of the like main character shit that happens in that episode, like the Jack stuff, the Kate stuff, is happening through the eyes of Nikki and Paolo, these randos, like them interacting with who don't care about them because they're not in the clique. You know what I mean? And it's really, really fun. And
I feel like it's interesting, like dynamic too. When you watch something for the second time, you can appreciate certain episodes like that. But if you're only gonna watch it once, don't waste my time. I
get that.
You know what I'm saying? But like, there's because you and I talk about Community. Every time you go through Community, there's so many more episodes. I was like, that is brilliant. But the first time I watched it, I was like, I hate that. Why would they do that?
Do you have any Community skips? I skip the puppets every time. Get me out of that.
Basically all of season 4. When Dan Harmon was off the show.
Happening.
Yeah. And they had
I skipped that one. I skipped the trampoline sometimes.
They had Costanza was on the puppet episode.
Oh yeah.
Right? Wasn't that George Costanza?
Yeah, and I love him. I love because I've said it before. I consider myself a Costanza in the Seinfeld of it all. But
I don't know. Like even season 1 or season 2, episode 1, they do that whole musical at the beginning.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I love the biology when they go into the class.
Yeah, can I say something? I kind of don't like Jack Black showing up, and I like Jack Black. I'm just like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, it felt like they had like a too big of a budget. They spent.
They're like, we've got to get somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it was basically funny. All of season 4.
Yeah,
you just missed me with.
I feel like there are episodes in season 4 that I stand up and defend, but I have no recollection of anything right now.
I think. Probably, I don't know. I'm trying to think of season 4. I'm sure there's some. I like the one where they go to Pierce's house on Halloween.
Yes, that one's very fun.
That one.
I don't remember what season it is, but the one where Jeff goes to the mall and he ends up singing "Kiss from a Rose" with the dean.
That might be season 4, actually.
That's one of my favorite bits. I was thinking it was maybe season 4, but I can't remember.
That was the Annie hashtag. She's moving. Annie's moving and he's trying to get out of moving.
It was all the social media stuff, and by getting out of moving, he ends up
Annie's move, and they all hashtag.
On the great. I don't think we can do any more of that, legally speaking, but I do love Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
And I think those meta episodes where you're looking at it, you're like, this doesn't make any sense. It actually is more intuitive than you think. And I feel like the episode you're talking about is kind of one of those.
Like the chicken strips is always very
the mafia episode.
It's so good. We have to stop talking about Community. This is a lost podcast.
It's my favorite.
It's so good. It really is so good. I love a funny show too. Sawyer made himself laugh in this episode when he was like, when Jack shows up at the hatch and he's like, where's Locke? And Sawyer goes, I don't know. Last I heard, he was going for a pack of smokes. And then he just sits there and laughs at his own joke. And it wasn't even a very good joke. No. We get it. You didn't have a father. It's fine.
You're a cowboy. Wannabe cowboy.
Yeah, we get it. Your whole deal. Sure.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
he's tough. It's tough to see my guy just dwindling.
I know. Yeah, my note is, I know this is also greedy and selfish, but Sawyer is extremely hot when he's bad boy cowboying around. Yeah. And that's true. Unfortunately, I don't want to.
Oh, I thought he was hotter when he was changing as a person. Nothing sexier than growth.
There was so much Sawyer torso this episode. He had that shirt popped off half the time.
He looked a little thicker, which I thought you were going to be happy with.
No, I was. He looked hydrated. I don't like it when men are having to have a shirtless scene or whatever, they want the muscles and the veins, I guess, to bulge. And it is gross to me. It looks nasty. And I know, because I went to science classes, that is just because you don't have enough water in your body. You've cut water to make that shit pop out. And now I'm worried about you. But today, Sawyer looked very hydrated. He had sensible. The last time we had a big action hero with like a sensible body was X-Men 1 Wolverine. And then they ruined that. They've jacked Wolverine up.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman Wolverine up to excess now. But at the first, go look at Hugh Jackman's sensibly muscular body.
No, I know what you're talking about too. They're like, you know what? We're going to cut like 30 pounds of water weight off of you. And
it's ridiculous.
You're going to see every single vein. I get what you're saying.
And I don't.
Not a problem that I've ever had, but I
Me either.
I know it when I see it.
I'm thirsty. I'm always drinking something.
I know it when I see it.
Yeah, I don't know if, and of course I'm not a monolith, and I'm not even, but I can't imagine that many women are into that kind of thing.
I wouldn't know.
Physically. I don't know.
None of the ones I've talked to would ever be interested in that because they were talking to me.
I've talked to many women.
You know. Yeah, I was going to say, I say he was looking a little thicker, a little fuller. He's been eating right. He's got some hatch food. He's had some chips. He's had some Twinkies.
Some real calories from the hatch.
Exactly. Well, he looks normal.
Got to kind of lay up for a little while after he got wounded and infected.
It looks normal, like an everyday person.
Yeah, it looks like he's a guy who does some work.
Yeah.
And has built some muscle from that work, but is not like fucking bodybuilding.
He goes to the gym and then has a cold beer when he gets home.
Yeah.
That's like a normal person.
Like a regular guy.
Yeah. Like a regular guy.
I have a friend from college who is now a bodybuilder, and I'll see his stuff on Instagram and I'm like,
tough.
That's scary. I'm very proud of you. It seems like you're making your dreams come true, friend from college, but
yeah.
Why is it doing that?
Seems like a lot of work for
just my opinion.
No beer, no chicken tenders, no cheeseburgers. Seems like a lot.
Just to wear panties on Instagram and go like this.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
I can do that too.
My thirst trapping days on Instagram are over.
Me too.
They never really started, but they're over now.
Not me. It's all. It's all a mess.
Okay.
I'm an old freak.
You're an old freak.
I'm an old freak made of Jell-O. Okay. Anyway.
Don't talk about my friend that way.
Oh, isn't he sweet? I can't say that on air. I may be out of notes. Do you have anything we haven't touched on?
No, I'm good. The last one was Sawyer's definitely going to rat on Charlie at some point. So
maybe. Who could say? We'll find out. Let's land the plane.
Take us home.
We're gonna go see Glenn Miller, who we found his airplane. He's fine. He didn't age. He kind of got Captain America'd into a iceberg of some sort.
Good reference.
I read comics. So we're going to thaw him out, and he's going to put on a nice little classical music show for you. We're going to land in Amsterdam because that's where he's playing, I've decided. I just picked a European city, and it's the City of Sin. So let's get out there and get crazy.
Okay.
Join us next week. We will talk about the 14th episode of season 2 of Lost. We will talk about One of Us. I make playlists for fun in my free time for my favorite fictional characters. You guys know how much I like Lost. I have only made one playlist for Lost, and it is called One of Them, and it is about the character that we will be introduced to next week. And I am so excited. So join us next week for One of Them. Woo, woo, woo.
All right, I'm ready. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. I've been Shelby.
I'm Anthony.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.